vocal intro, and like that's the intro. And so we were playing the show with Phineas in Grand Island, and I was back setting up our merch table, and they had their merch guy back there just hanging out, and my wife was coming to the show, and so she met me there, and she called me, and I was back there, and my phone rang with that ringtone. And the guy from the Phineas merch table was like, "That's me." And I was like, "Oh, you have the same ringtone as me?" Because I'm pretty sure that's my phone because I can feel it vibrating in my pocket. So it's not you, it's me. And he was like, "No, that's me on the recording."
Oh, nice.
That I'm Garrett from Silent Planet.
What?
And so I didn't answer my phone. I was like, what? And just like totally blew my mind.
Wow.
And he's a super chill guy. Really,
running
really
merch for somebody
cool
else?
dude.
Cool.
Yeah, because they're from the same area, you know. They like
Yeah.
played shows together back all the time in LA area, and so they would like, you know, do that kind of thing. I mean, just like, you know, we had buddies that would come out with us on the road when we did shows and run merch. Shout out to Zach Thomas for running merch for us so many times and flipping the switches on my homemade light rig that I made from plywood and halogen lights. I still have the light board, so if anybody wants the commemorative Andy's Axis 8-switch light board,
hit him up.
it's $10.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, so that's kind of like the way back history stuff. So, and our music for Andy's Axis, the album recorded, I'm glad that we have it. It's on Bandcamp for free.
Nice.
Go check it out, download it, do whatever. You know,
Free.
we never really pushed the album or like got it distributed to the people like I really would have wanted to because we kind of stopped playing after that.
Yeah.
But, we did get a lot of downloads when it first came out. It's kind of a weird deal. I did a really strange YouTube video when I was in college. That was a parody of, so if you don't know the first video, you have to watch it. The original video is My First Hardcore Song by 8-year-old
I
Juliet.
remember this.
So it's like this little 8-year-old girl, and her dad's like a producer, like for rock music, and he writes this like kind of like very generic, like chuggy rock riff, and like she writes her own lyrics to it, and she's this cute little girl singing about 8-year-old girl stuff with like this chuggy metal riff behind it. And so I decided with my roommate that it'd be really funny to do a parody of that, but actually do heavy vocals.
Yeah.
And so we tried to like, you know, kind of almost do a shot for shot. I mean, she was like, had a trampoline, was in California, and we were like, it was January in Nebraska. So we were like, well, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So we had to, you know, kind of make some comedic substitutions on some of that. But it's on YouTube still. So if you Google My First Hardcore Song, it's her and then me.
Nice.
And the video has, I mean, it's like 750,000 views or something like that. I mean, it's just a lot of views. And that's Eric Bergie style. My man, just throwing it back to the homie on the old times, making my very first music video to having a video with like 750,000 views on it in college.
That's awesome.
It's so stupid.
Check
and so obviously we had like a ton of views.
Yeah.
But I didn't put it on my YouTube channel because like, even though it's kind of like my idea, and like I did the recording, like I recorded the audio and did all the everything.
Mm-hmm.
Eric produced the video, did all the editing, and he had way more followership on his YouTube anyway.
So you put it on there.
So it was going to be better. It may have never even done anything if I put it on my channel. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So it was the right choice. But so I was like, hey, because at that point he was out of Andy's Axis. But I was like, hey, can you link the band's Bandcamp and our Facebook in the description, in the video description? So he did. And so we had like all these people from like Russia and like other weird stuff like follow us and like message us, and like so when we came, that was like not that long, it was maybe 6 months before we came out with, I mean, we're talking, this thing had like 300,000 views in like the first week. Like it was insane. And we weren't on Taj.0, but we were on his website.
Oh, nice.
As like one of the recommended, like, didn't make the cut, but check this video out. Like I saw the screenshot somewhere, but we were like the top, like second place slot on Taj.0 for that video.
That's awesome.
Just the stupidest thing. But it got us a lot of downloads. We had a lot of downloads on that album when it came out from people that I didn't know any of them.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, it was such a weird thing that happened, you know, and life is that way. But after that, during that time, I also did We Are This, which was with Ben Lushin, and we did. It was like acoustic music, but it was like really aggressive acoustic music. I don't know, it was like folk mixed with punk, I guess. I don't even know. Slash, it was like really poppy. I don't know. It was weird. And we did a lot of covers, but I also wrote some originals. Ben played djembe, and I did guitar and singing. We got to play with like Koji, and who's super cool. If you don't know Koji, check out his music. That's where I met Leftmore.
Oh, nice.
Was doing that. I met him at the Igloo House back in 2011. Shout out to Joe Ziegler. If you don't know Leftmore, he is hands down my favorite songwriter. Leftmore.
He's
Check
awesome.
him out on Spotify. He comes to Kearney frequently. He comes to Grand Island frequently. I'm playing with him on April 8th at the other side.
Go check it out.
Joe
April
is
8th.
not only an amazing musician, but he's one of the best, most genuine people I know.
He's so nice.
Deserves all good things in the world to happen to him. So, Joe, I love you. So, go check out Leftmore.
What's up, guys? We're about halfway through the interview. Was I right or was I right? Bet you're learning a lot about this guy. He knows a lot. He knows a lot about people. He knows a lot about the business. And yeah, there's a lot more to come. But like I promised and how I mentioned earlier, I'm going to play a little bit of steady flow for you guys. These guys are out of Peoria, Illinois, and they're funky as fuck. They're so good. Again, this was recorded at Bodegas Alley in Lincoln, Nebraska on my phone. So, sorry about the potato quality, but I got it as good as it can be, and it's steady flow, so it's going to sound fucking sick no matter what. So yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of steady flow. We're going to get back into the interview, and then after that, I'm going to play some more steady flow to play it out. So thank you guys for listening. Make sure you stick around for the rest. Appreciate all the support. All right, here we go. Steady flow. Thank you.
But that's, so I got opportunities to play with people like that. We got to play with like tiny moving parts.
Man.
At the Igloo House.
That's crazy.
And all like credit to Nate Richardson.
Yeah.
For knowing people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that guy just, you should have Nate on here, bro.
I know,
like,
dude. Definitely.
Like, what? Like, yeah, he just knows so many people. And it's like the best networked person I've ever met at like 20 years old. I'm just like, how do you know literally every person?
Yeah.
Like it just blows my mind. I love Nate. He's a great guy.
They've toured like everywhere. Well, all the bands that he plays in, they just
he's like
so
saved
far.
my bacon so many times, like on the road and stuff like that.
Really?
Nate's the man. But yeah, dude, and like so we got to play, and that was the thing. It was all house shows, dude. Like it was like either VFW, Knights of Columbus, or like someone's house. You know, and usually it was